Meanwhile, the man accused of shooting and killing Deputy Ming is currently being held in the Johnson County Detention Center. He's been booked for capital murder. Now, we've looked into the history of the suspect, Shawn Harris. In fact, my colleague Abby Dodge was doing that today, so I want to bring her in right now. And Abby, I understand that you stopped by the courthouse today to learn a little bit more about his history. What did you find out?
Yeah, Caitlin, I've been here a couple of times today, actually, and we know that 38-year-old Shawn Harris has a handful of convictions, both in the state of Kansas and in Missouri.
If we look at his charges and sentencing chronologically, many of them overlap. So here's a timeline. Starting off in August of 2011, Harris was arrested for property theft. Court records don't clearly explain what was taken during this incident. A judge sentenced Harris to probation. Then in February of 2012, the prosecutor charged him with aggravated assault and theft. Court records show this charge involved a gun inside of a Waffle House for property totaling just $12.75. A judge sentenced Harris to 10 months in jail. But while this played out in the courts, Harris was charged with aggravated robbery in May of 2012. Court records say Harris and others took a 2007 Ford Mustang and credit card. Documents say Harris did have a firearm during this robbery. He was sentenced to almost 11 years. During the same time, Harris was arrested and charged in Missouri for tampering with a vehicle. While he was in Lafayette County Jail, he was also charged with damage to jail property. All of these charges came out to 11.5 years in prison. Many of the convictions Harris faced were felonies, which means he should not have had a gun. According to Kansas Department of Corrections, Harris was discharged from state custody on December 11th, 2024.
So, Abby, do we know anything about charges yet?
Well, Caitlin, we know that he has been booked on that capital murder charge, and there is a press conference happening tomorrow where we will hopefully learn more about that as well. I want to mention, too, that I reached out to the KCK Police Department, and they said that the first time that they had been to that address was for that shooting on Saturday.
But we haven't heard back from Wyandotte County Sheriff's Office just yet on that?
Right. They're dealing with a lot right now. Those requests have been put into their email inbox, but they're taking them some time to get back to us.
Understandably so. Abby, thanks so much for digging into that.